All right, what's up, guys? So this is going to be the strength workouts for this week. Starting tomorrow, so on Tuesday, it's going to be the same setup as it was last week. So it's the gummy bear timer. 3 different sections, 3 exercises per section. Again, they're only going to do the first 2 for 4 rounds. They're going to alternate between 1A and 1B. They'll go 4 rounds with it. Once they finish the 4 rounds, each section is going to have like one little mini finisher. They're only going to do that finisher one time, and then they'll rotate. So first section for Tuesday is going to be a TRX row into a TRX bicep curl. So TRX bands, we're here. All it's going to be, the first one is the row. So we're here, we're going to row up like so, and then we're going to turn our palms this way. We're going to do bicep curl second. So row first, bicep curl second, and so on. Second exercise, so it's a tricep pull down, but they're gonna supinate their palms. So palms are gonna face away from the body. So we're here, and as we pull, only difference is, like I said, palms are facing away, here to here. Third one, so this is like the mini finisher for section 1. It's a kneeling face pull. They can be down on one knee, doesn't matter which knee. We're here, they don't have to switch knees either, but we're here, we're pulling. Again, elbows are up just a little bit higher, good squeeze, back down, and so on. If you want to throw a couple bands up there just because those are a little bit easier than the tricep ones, that's fine. Second section, so I'm gonna flip the camera this way. So on the bench here, first one is just a bench press. I think we all know the bench press. Try to have them go a little bit slower on the way down though, so about 4 seconds down. And then they can just come up at a regular tempo. Second one is going to be a lateral bench or a lat bench pullover. So the setup's a little bit awkward with this, but we're here. Back goes on the bench like so. Dumbbell is in hand. Go all the way back. Try to have them get like a really good stretch in their lats here as they pull up over top. So again, we're here all the way down, back up. And then the third one in that section, again, the finisher, shoulder taps, but our feet are up on a bench. So we're here, just tapping back and forth on our shoulders. Again, if they can't do it on the bench, that's fine. They can just do it down on the ground. Final section is going to be goblet squats. Try to have them go a little bit heavier with this. If they want to do almost like a racked squat instead of a goblet squat, that's fine. So they can hold 2 kettlebells. So if they do the rack squat, they'll just have 2 kettlebells up at their shoulders here. Again, it might be a little bit easier to hold heavier weight, or they can just hold the goblet squat here. Again, if they can get more than 12 reps, so we're just here, if they can get more than 12 reps in the time frame, then just have them hold for the rest of the time, just so they're not doing like 15, 20 plus reps out of it. Second one, so a single leg bridge into a leg curl. So they'll be down, they'll have the slider on one leg. Here to start, so I'm working my right leg like so. Actually, I don't know how they'll do the bridge. Maybe just do a single leg curl instead, so forget the bridge part. But we're here, hips are up nice and high. Again, my right leg is the one doing the work. Left leg can kind of hold this position. I'm just gonna curl this leg in, drive this leg back out. So here, here, and down. If they want to do both legs, that's fine. I think they feel it a little bit more, at least I do if I do a single leg. So I'm gonna change it right now. So it's just gonna be a regular single leg curl. They can forget that bridge part. And the last one is going to be explosive tuck jumps. Biggest focus on this is a soft landing if they're jumping. So how we're doing, we're here, we're gonna drive down, they're gonna jump, and then nice and soft landing all the way down. If they can't jump, then they can just do regular body weight squats. But again, try to have them land softly. Don't have their feet slamming into the ground. And then the finisher part. So again, you guys can choose your finisher, but it's gonna be 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Next one, so this is Thursday. So the first section is going to be, this really depends on the class size. but I have heavy sled pushes on there. Again, if it's a massive class, then we can just do like a heavier split squat instead, or something that we could do potentially if it works. Kind of split it up, have some people start in A2, and then the people who are starting in A1, if there's still too many people and they still can't do the sleds, you can have some people do the sled on round 1 and round 3, and then rounds 2 and 4, they're doing squats, while the other half of the group is doing the sleds rounds 2 and 4, and they're doing the squats rounds 1 and 3, if that makes sense. Again, just kind of do it however you want with there. But if they're not going to do the heavy sled push, then it's just going to be a weighted split squat. Next one is going to be a low band walk. So it's just a band walk. Band is down around the ankles. Just try to have them squatted down nice and low the entire time as they're walking. Just do about 2 or 3 steps one way, 2 or 3 steps back the other way. A 3, so this is a finisher. It can be any core that they want. Second section, so B1, it's going to be a heavy farmer's carry. So they're just going to hold 2 kettlebells at their side. They don't have to walk the entire gym. They can just kind of walk up and down, like whatever section they're in. Then they can turn around, walk back. Biggest key with this though is trying to keep everything nice and tight. So as they're walking, don't let them hunch or slunch into this position here. Keep their chest puffed out nice and far. Try not to swing the arms at all either. Keep the arms locked really, really tight. If they keep everything tight, their core, their upper back, their arms, etc., it's going to be a lot harder. So just remind them of that. Second one, so an RDL, but in a split stance. So we'll have kettlebell. You can probably just use the same kettlebells that they use for the farmer's carry. We're here, one leg in front of the other. Again, just bending from the hip. Should feel a really good stretch in their hamstring as they drop down, all the way back up. And then 3, so their finisher is going to be mountain climbers. The third section here, so a kneeling shoulder press. Dumbbell, put me down on one knee. My right leg is back. I'm pressing with my right arm. So I'm here, and then it's just a regular shoulder press. Again, key with this, try to keep the core tight. Don't have them twisting and pushing in this position here. Next one, so a banded straight arm lat pull down. Switch back to the side. Again, have bands here, straight arms, keep that chest up nice and high, pulling down towards our hips, good squeeze in our lats, back up, just make sure they're not doing a tricep extension out of it. And then last one, medicine ball slams. Try to have them be a little bit more explosive with this though. So they're not necessarily going for as many reps as possible, but they're just trying to slam the ball as hard as they possibly can every single time. Think quality over quantity with this. And then again, finisher, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And then the final one, so Saturday. First one is going to be a weighted lateral step up. So they can hold, they'll have kettlebells with this one. They can hold it like a goblet squat if they want. Here, we're gonna step back down. They don't have to bring this foot all the way down. They can keep it on the bench, but make sure the foot that's on the bench is the one doing all of the work, and they're not pushing with this foot that's down on the floor. So here, drive up, back down, and so on. Second one, I think it's a sumo deadlift, yes. So we'll have a kettlebell. Again, they can either go one heavy kettlebell, or if they want to hold 2 kettlebells, that's fine. Feet are out a little bit wider, and then it's just a regular sumo deadlift from there. Third one is going to be bridges. I would have them go for reps with this. If they want to hold for the 60 seconds, they can hold, I guess. So that is section A. Section B, so a dumbbell wide row into a dumbbell close row. So basically, they'll be bent forward. So we're here. Again, wide row first, elbows come out nice and wide, and then second one, elbows are in tight. Out wide, in tight. They're just kind of alternating, going back and forth. Next one is going to be bicep curls. So if this part gets too confusing, just have it be regular bicep curls. But for round 1, I have it regular curls. So just regular, palms are facing out. Normal bicep curl. For round 2, I have it as a hammer curl. So palms are now parallel with each other. Hammer curl. Round 3 is a reverse curl. So palms face the body, curling here. And then for the 4th round, they can choose any one that they want. Again, if it gets too confusing, I'll just do regular bicep curls. And then their finisher is a plank with a reach. So plank position, we're here, core stays tight, one arm comes out, back in, alternate back and forth. Whole idea with this is to not be twisting their hips as they extend their arm. They need to drop to their knees, reach out, that is fine as well. And then 3rd section, so it's going to be pull-ups. So similar to the squats, how I explained earlier, if they can get like 10 to 12 plus pull-ups per round, don't have them do any more than 12. Just have them hold at the top for the rest of the time or for as long as they can. Next one, so a banded tricep kickback. So we'll have a band set up a little bit lower, about like hip level. We're here, they're gonna be bent forward in this position like so, and it's just tricep kickback from there. And then the last one is going to be a medicine ball chest press into the ground. So we'll have medicine ball, again, they're not slamming it, they're gonna be down facing the ground here, straight down, and so on. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so then last part, again, is just the finisher, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, just let me know.